streaming live, and yes, we are. Perfect. Okay, so this is Tatiana, and I have asked her to join us. You can go ahead and unmute yourself, Tatiana. I've asked Tatiana to join us and kind of, give her her feelings and express her experiences about the Hush Baby groups, just so that you guys can get a really good idea of what it's like from a student's perspective. So, how are you, Tatiana? How's everything going?
I'm good. I had a session and it was fun. But
Awesome.
yeah, it's crazy because now I have moms back to back and they weren't supposed to deliver for a few weeks, so it's gonna be busy.
Yeah. Your volume's a little bit low. Can you? Oh, you know what? It's probably me. Never mind. It was my speaker. I thought I did the brightness instead of the volume.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Okay.
So, I just, before I dive into questioning with you, Tatiana, I just wanted to kind of give a brief explanation of what the Hush Baby group is to everybody. So, essentially, it's a small private online group of mentoring students, and I mentor the group on a regular basis. That includes weekly Zooms where we have, we target questions that need to be answered, and then we also have editing that happens every 2 weeks. You submit your images if you want to, you don't have to. They will be edited by me, and then I also critique them. I also do a newborn live every month. Today we had one. I don't know if Tatiana, if you were able to watch today, but
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
she was a cute little bean, and she was a little screecher too.
She was
She
feisty.
she was, but she was such a good baby though, so I was quite happy. I was like, anyways, but no. So we have monthly newborn lives, and then we also have a website that has everything broken and organized. And I'm going to go through everything after. But I just wanted to ask Tatiana some questions and kind of just, let you share your personal experience. So, how long? Okay, so first, I'd like to ask you, how new to photography were you when joining Hush Baby?
So I studied photography when I was in high school, so that was well over a decade without giving my age. But I never made a business out of it until I started Hush Baby. So I would say that I'm fairly new to photography when it comes to professional photography. I mean, I just started in January.
Wow, that's amazing. So yeah, that leads me into my next question. How many months have you been in the program now? So yeah, when was the opening for January?
It was in
Was
the
it
middle of
January 1st?
January. I think it was
Yeah,
January 11th, so it's not even 6 months yet.
yeah, that is just crazy how fast it's
It is.
going. Just can't even believe it.
It is.
And I have to ask, because every single person has a different schedule, and it's not everybody is as active in the group as everyone else. Like there's certain people that aren't as active. How active are you in the program?
I am fairly active. Like I try to check the group multiple times a day, even during a session, because for me personally, there's so much in the group that helps even during sessions and things like that. That if someone had a situation that I'm having, and the mom's feeding the baby, and I'm running into an issue of like I can't calm the baby or this and that, like I do check the group to see, or I'll click the search button and make sure like what can help me right now. So I would say multiple times a day that I just chime in, even if it's just an update in the group.
Yeah. And I would say that you're really active in the Zooms too. And I find that the students that are active in the Zoom chats, I find are the ones that make the fastest progress. And I think it's because it kind of keeps you focused and kind of keeps you on track. And then if you have issues, you can target those issues quickly. And it kind of just keeps you engaged and everything like that. Um, so like, I'm just proud of you because you've been like really like doing so good.
Thank you.
So how, like, what have you seen as far as success in your career since starting in January?
I mean, it's crazy because I now have a business. Like I have a business that's profitable. Like I never would have thought that. I like ever. I could get emotional just thinking about it because it's something that I've wanted to do, and I just didn't have the confidence. Like I didn't have or the tools really to step out and do it, and now I do. Like I have that extra income to support the family. Like I have confidence in my work. Like I can charge those higher prices and be confident in my prices, and when someone comes back and say, oh well, you know, you're outside my price range, I'm confident with my work that I've learned throughout Hush Baby that I like no like this, I'm confident in my prices.
Awesome. That's amazing. Do you feel like sharing what your biggest sale is to date?
It was just shy under 2,000, and it's I know I was stoked. And I remember during the session she was like, I want everything and I want every image, and I was like, I don't know if you know, like I know I sent her the pricing, so I'm like, okay. And when we had our reveal, like, and she was super sweet. She was like, yes, I want every single image. So it was just shy. It was like 1875. So it was awesome. It was
That's
awesome.
amazing. That is amazing. And you, like, that just blows my mind because I was doing this for how many years and I only had like a, in the thousands of dollars for sales like last year. And I've been doing it for 10 years, and you joined in January and you already had almost a $2,000 sale. So that is amazing.
Yes.
And so how confident do you feel with your plan going forward, with everything that you've set up for your business?
I'm very confident, and I feel like for the most part, I'm very confident in just about all of the necessities that I need to progress and move forward. Like I have all of the basic skills and just all of the knowledge that I have learned in the last 5 months. Like I feel like it, I don't know, like I feel like it just blew up very quickly on how fast everything, like how much, you know, change I've seen in my pictures, my images. And so I think I have a very, very confident, and I feel like I'm very confident in my plan.
That's awesome. And I think you are too. Like, I can see it. You're definitely not shy of your business plan. Like, you're motivated to, charge what you're worth, and you're not, like, the thing is you started with the program as you're beginning into like doing this as a business, and you've literally done all the right things because you didn't have to waste your time doing all the stupid things that all of us had to learn the hard way. Like, you were able to just like, okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to, get it done the way it's been recommended, and bam, like, you're already, your husband must be super stoked because
I know he's crazy. He's like, you know, I would have never thought that, you know, people would spend this much on photography. I'm like, dude, I know it's crazy, and he's like, just you're doing great, keep going. So it's
yeah,
it's it's awesome, and it's a you know a lot of what we learn in the group, like all of the IPS tips, all of like just the small things that we really can take our career to the next level. Even just like price structure, things like that. It's crazy how much knowledge you get in Hush Baby.
and like it's also like that mindset too, like, to value yourself and value your time, and it's not as much about the competition out there as much as like what you're worth and your value. So it's, yeah, the group is definitely really really good for that. Absolutely. Would you recommend the group to others?
Absolutely. And I see people who seem like they're on the fence, and I just want to like reach out and be like, I promise, like we're not like a cult or anything. Like I promise, like it's real, and you know, it's crazy because I was on that other side of the fence. Like I was on that side. I didn't have a business. I didn't have that extra income. When I started, but just from what I had learned in the first, like but again, to what you said, you really have to apply yourself. And I dove right into all of the
Yep.
newborn lives, and I really tried to set up a plan. And if I wasn't sure, like I reached out to you in the group, and everyone was so helpful. And within that first month, like I made double of what I had invested in the group in just 2 sessions. Like it's craziness. Like it's
And weren't those model calls too?
they
Like,
were
weren't they
model
model
calls.
calls?
Yes.
Like, that's awesome.
So it's just if anybody is on the fence, like it's something that I have always like when I see people are like, oh, like I'm thinking about it, I'm like, don't think, just do it for you and for your business and for your family. Like it's I get really really hyped up when I see people who are interested.
Aw, well, thank you. My last question for you is, what do you like most about the group? Like, if you could tell somebody what your favorite thing is about it, what would you tell them?
We're so close knit and supportive. I think that that's the biggest thing. Like you don't feel left behind. Like you don't feel out of place. You know, even when you're first starting out, it's really helpful to get everyone's opinion, and we're never like, you know, downing each other or anything like that. It's always a very supportive community, and I absolutely love that. Even when you have people, most of us live near another photographer in the group. I live near Brenea. She's actually the one who mentioned the group to me in another group. So it's crazy. We're all so supportive of each other. Like there doesn't feel that competition. Just we're
Yeah.
loving, and it's crazy. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just, I love our little group. And I think the reason why it's such an awesome little community is because we keep it small. Like, I don't have it open all the time, because I want to have a certain amount join around the same time as each other, and then everyone can kind of, start their journey together, and and the group stays small, and everyone has that opportunity to really get the help that they need. But I've appreciated watching your growth and having you participate. And I remember, like, when you had first joined, you were like, I'm doing the model calls, and I know it's part of my education, and this is, I'm doing what you're saying. And I'm like, you're amazing, because you really were, like, you really were applying everything. And then, like, you told the group, I just had just about a $2,000 sale. My jaw dropped. Oh, because I was like, holy crap, like, that's a record. Like, you have nailed it, like, so fast. Like, it's awesome. So we're really proud of you.
Thank you. And it's all because of you and the group. And I want people to know how much they will grow in their careers. Like how amazing this group is. So thank
Well,
you.
thank you. Thank you so much for coming on here and letting me ask you some questions and you sharing your personal experiences. We really appreciate it. And I will let you go for the day.
All
But
right.
you know what, you guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to say tag Tatiana, because then maybe she can answer your questions. If you don't want to trust me, you can trust her.
Yeah.
Don't take my word for it. Take somebody else's word for it. So, anyways, thank you so much. And I will let you go now.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
Thank you. So I am just going to share my screen with you guys, and I just want to show you guys what the website looks like. And the reason why I want to show you what the website is like, because you've already heard about what the group is. And there's also a super amazing website that is literally there for you to access whenever you want. Plus, there's an app, and it's just super awesome. So I am just going to log in, and then I'm going to show you guys what it's all about. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so we have the Hush Baby group. I guess I chose the Hush Baby VIP, but it's the same thing. It's called Mom Talk Monthly, and the website is identical. And so everything is organized super neatly for you. So there is everything you could possibly need to, get you started on this photography journey. So we have studio must-haves. We have, my recommendations for sitting areas for parents, posing tables, pros and cons, what you need, links and recommendations. posing products, even DIYs. We have prep guides. I give you my prep guides and I show you exactly how to install them. And I also have like all my favorite vendors. So you can literally just like click on the link. It'll take you right to that vendor's business. I also have that recommendations for props. And then that's just in one little section in the studio. And then we have, all the different tutorials for lighting, posing tutorials. So all the posing tutorials here. And then we also have look at that. Let me see here. Posing tutorials. We even have like angles, like ways to, check and confirm if your angles are right. Let me see here. We have workflows. And so if you click on the workflows, it'll give you a simple workflow and then a more complicated workflow. And then we have the live newborn sessions. Okay, so right now in the website, there's 14, but I have to add 2 more into the website because I haven't got around to downloading them yet, but we had a newborn live today. So yeah, so it'll have 16 newborn lives, I believe. So I don't teach IPS. However, I do just make some decent recommendations. And I also have online digital pricing as well, and my recommendations and how to, build that value to your customer as well, and to value yourself. Also, we have Photoshop class for beginners. So week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So each one of these videos is an hour long, shows you the basics of Photoshop that, if you struggle with Photoshop, a lot of people do, and you need to know how to use Photoshop. And then I have on the second page, I have quick Photoshop tutorials. So this just shows you how to do those simple things, and I'm constantly adding to it. And then I have here, the second page here, marketing and SEO. And like, seriously, if you implement my recommendations, your website will be on the first page of Google, without a doubt. I show you how to do proofing galleries. And I talk about like a lot of my process and everything. And then we'll have an online community in our Facebook group. So this is the very last Hush Baby program that I'm going to be running. It's going to be 3 months long, and you're going to have me hands-on for 3 months. The opening tomorrow is when you can sign up. Tomorrow morning, I'll post the link in the group. If you would like to pre-register, I will post the link for the pre-registration after I'm off of the Facebook Live, and then you can pre-register there. And so then I'll make sure that you have first dibs on signing up. So tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time is when I'm going to open up registration, or open up signing up. And this is the last time, guys. I'm not going to be doing another Hush Baby mentoring program, at least for a year, if not more. Just because it's a very time-consuming program for myself. And because I don't have a team to run it, I do it all myself. I'm very hands-on with all my students. And so it's just kind of one of those things where I've decided to take a step back after this program. So it's going to be 3 months, June, July, August. Oh, you know what? You might even have the option to do September too. I didn't realize. But anyways, 3 months for sure. But we'll touch base at the end of your 3 months and see if you want to carry on in the group. After your mentorship is finished, you have the option to stay in the group for $15 a month. I will stay in that Facebook group and continue to provide, attention and, because I have a lot of, all of you are like my family and friends now, because I have spent so much time with you guys over the last year and a half that, I would be way too sad to ever leave that group. So I will definitely be in the group on a regular basis. It's just that there's not going to be weekly Zooms and lives every month after this next program is finished. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And I really, really hope that all of you guys who are maybe on the fence really think about it a lot tonight and jump on it tomorrow, because you will regret it if you don't get that. It's your last chance. There's not going to be any more chances. So anyways, thanks for hanging out, you guys. If you have any questions, post them in the group. We will answer them. I will answer them. You can even look through the members and see who the group experts are. Those are seasoned or senior Hush Baby members. So you're welcome to reach out to them too. And anybody would happily answer your questions, because we're just a very happy bunch. Okay, so you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to meet all the new members tomorrow.